Hi, welcome to Joy Fido International. Now, as always, we like to give you a variety of things on this channel. And looking at the feedback we've been getting so far from the last video we did on tying the African outfit, we know that there are lots of people out there who need our help, who need our support, who need our guidance to let them understand how to work with this way of dressing up. Now, as I've made very clear, I love the African outfit. I love the African tradition. I love the African culture. And I am African, and I'm really proud to be who I am. So I tend to celebrate it in every way possible. So today we're going to come to you with another way of tying this thing called the Gele. And that's how the Yorubas in Nigeria love to call it. So you might call it headgear, people might call it different names, but back in Nigeria, where I come from, again, because I've been told that I come from so many countries, I come from Nigeria in Africa. This thing is called the Gele, and I'm going to show you how I created this look. So I'm going to take this down and I'll take you through the process of how this can be achieved. Now remember, the reason we're bringing you all this variety of things is we know there are lots of people out there who are struggling to deal with things like this. They don't understand how to design these outfits. They would love to wear it here all the time, but I don't know how to go about dressing up. I don't know how to wear it. I don't know how to tie it. I don't know how to coordinate it. So we're gonna take you through understanding how this can be tied, and then how to accessorize it so you can look as glamorous as you need to be. And those of us from Africa and Nigeria in particular, you can tell that we love to look our best at all times. And I'm one of those people who really believe in preserving culture. I would dress in other cultures, but when it comes to my culture, I show you exactly how it's supposed to be done. I may not be an expert in it, but I know what I'm doing, and I love looking the part. And wherever I dress like this too, people really appreciate it, and they say, you look good. And that's what counts. We want you to look good and feel good, because there's only one life. There's no a second life. There's no, I wish I'd done what I wanted to do. So I'm doing other things I love to do, and I want you to love what you do. So if this happens to be one of the dreams you have, we want you to look your best at all times. So welcome on board A Long Talk. My name is Joy Fido, and I'm going to take you through all of that. Okay, so what we're working with today is called the Damask. And the Damask is what I'm going to use to tie on my head that will become the headgear that you're going to see happen. Now, it comes in two pieces. So this is a long piece, and you see how wide it is, but it's extremely long. And the second piece is this other one, which is going to become the headgear. Just like the ashoka we did, that's how they come in two pieces. But what's unique about this is the fabric is very stiff, so you can hear the sound of it. Now, is this part, the part that is so stiff, that makes people really get put off about tying this. And this is one of my really favorite headgear fabrics, because it really sits well, and you will not have any trouble with the glamour that it comes with. So I'm gonna sit down now and show you how I tied what you saw a bit earlier. So what happens is you go into the middle of it and you decide what design you want to create. You remember when I showed you last time, you could come up and make it sit really vertical a bit, creating a design on your face, or you take it down. And today I'm going to take it down. So I folded just a little bit of it in so I can have a nice design in front, and that's what it's going to look like. So I'm in the middle of the fabric and I take it across. So that's the two sides. Take it straight across, and then I'm going to create a knot. So once I folded it through, I take my hand and I just go into it and take the other side of the piece. And then I knot it. Completely knot it. And once it's knotted, you can pull it to whatever part of your face that you want it to frame. Make it as tight as you want it to be so it's not falling off your head. And also considering the jewelry you're wearing. Now the interesting thing about the damask is it's so noisy. You can hear the way it makes a rustle sound. That's exactly how it's making noise in your ears as well. But while you're tying it, you just get used to that part. So once you finish tightening it on your head, remember I'm still wearing my braids and it's still a lot on my head, so it doesn't really help my work, but I'm used to this and I can handle it. So it's gonna cross tight enough. Now you take your time and lift the two arms practically. When you're lifting it, now this is the other side of it, which hasn't got the beautiful design, but this, we want to make sure we have the side that has the beautiful design. So there you go. And so we're going to bring this design to the front and bring the other side as well to the front. And you see how easily I've got the head tie on. Now once I've got these two together and I decide how I want to create this, that's me sorted. I could play with this as much as I like, do different things with it. Now my kind of character is I like it bold and I like it loud. So for me, the bigger the better. And that's how it's going to look. So in there you can push some of the other side down and push the other side up. Whatever makes you happy, you go for it. And so you remember the pins we love to work with. So you get your pin and you just hold it down. Now remember to be very careful when you're working with the pins because they're really, really sharp. All you're doing is just hold it down and make sure that it's not going to fall out. See that? It's sitting in place now. And so I'm going to still play with this. So if I want it really high, I push it really high and then I hold it down again. Remember I have a whole pack of, ooh, that's my pin, it's disappeared from me. I have a whole pack of this pin, so I can put as much as I feel like putting in there. So that's another one holding that top part in. Remember, whenever you're ready to go out, have fun to your typical African party or whatever it is you have to wear this for, give yourself a bit of time for tying this. They don't happen instantly. I'm just one of those people who can play with it and it looks nice. Some people spend hours trying to get this right. And it's just naturally something I really love to do, and for me this is my kind of hobby. So see the look? And that's just me playing with it. You could do different things with it. Let me play a bit more. I could push it to sit a bit down like that so you see a hint of the other side of it. Yeah, And that's how easy you can get these things on without you wondering where to go and get it done. People actually do pay lots of money to get this done. I'm not saying you should put the people who do this out of business, but it's something that if you haven't got one of them around where you live, you can easily do it yourself. So I finished doing that, and now I want to put my brooch on. Brooch is one of my signature tones, and so I'll get a brooch, find a lovely position on my head, and I'll let my brooch sit there. Takes a bit of time to get that sitting right, because it's equally pinned as well, so be careful again with the brooch. If you feel like brooch, sometimes you can have someone help you put them in. I have a habit of taking my time to put it in. Yes, in place. And as usual, again, so many different colors of brooches. I love a color that stands out. So because I'm wearing red, I've gone for something like electric blue, something that really stands out. So when I'm out there, you cannot say you did not see me, because it's a color that's in your face. So that's the kind of the headgear done. It was just one of those really easy ones. Sometimes it can be really difficult, but because this fabric is so stiff, whatever you do with it, it sits. And the first one you saw me show when we started was slightly different from this, so that's how I just played with it. Just play with it, do different things with it. There's no right or wrong way of wearing this, but it depends on what you want to display, and for me, the more glamorous the better. So once I've got that all done, then I'll get all my jewelry on. So I've finished tying my gele. I'm ready to dress up now and go out to the lovely party. Now you decide what kind of accessories you want to go out with. So today I felt like walking with a bit of silver colored skin. So most of my rings, these are rings that I'm going to wear. Again, you decide what finger you want to go with them. So that's one, and the other one. Now everyone thinks Hollywood is the only place where bling lies, but trust me, African parties, African fashion, we love bling, and I absolutely love bling. So they come in different forms. This is a ring, and that's another ring. So my fingers all got the ring on, and then of course I'm going to put the, for now just take that off, I'll put the bangles on. Now I like again a bit of silver in this side of my hand, because the scheme today is all about silver. So I put that on, and then I put that in the middle, and I finish it off with the second one. So you see that? Again, just to make sure that what you're wearing shows off what your outfit and your jewelry are really seen. Now the left hand, I'm going to go with a bit of gold blended, not because I didn't want to have silver all over the way or all the way, but just I absolutely love these bangles. So I'm going to put them all on my left hand again, so it makes some sounds and stand out. So as usual, when everyone thinks typical Africa, they're thinking poor starving people. Trust me, we're not all poor, we're not all starving. Just like anywhere in the world, there will always be people who are in between. So that's what you find there. Okay, so that's the left hand done, and that's how it will look like. Forgive me, I'm not one for nails, but there are people who absolutely love their nails as long as you want them to look like. Because I work with hair a lot, so I never really keep nails. So that's something you find with us as well. They dress up really well, they put all the nails on, all the glitter, all the razzmatazz, and we're ready to go out there and have fun. Like I always say, please do have fun in your life, because it's only one life. You don't want to find yourself 6 foot under and wish there were things you should have done that you didn't do. So I'm all dressed, my handbag in tow, and I'm ready to go out for the night. Okay, so this is me, all fully dressed, lovely shoes, and you decide what kind of shoes you want to wear. Most times I match my shoe and my headgear. So I'm wearing a red shoe and with my red gear, and because I'm wearing lots of silver accessories, so I've got the silver bag or silver purse, and so that's me as usual, ready to go to my party. So the next bit is the other, it's just like a throw on or a shawl, whatever you want to call it. So the different ways you can play with this, lots of people do different things with it. It's very long, so some people just throw it on the throw on piece, and that's one of my favorite looks with it. Just throw it on. Some people actually take it and wraps it over their outfit and actually put their hand in it. So different things you can do with this. Some people actually leave it as it was folded and make it look like a purse. So it's like accessorizing your outfit as well. So just fold it nicely and really flat with it. You make it really go with the purse. So there you go. So like I've been saying earlier, I have a huge passion in this, and this is one of my favorite things in the world, African traditional fashion. So we have all these things in stock. The laces, which I forgot to mention to you, this fabric is called lace, and they mostly come from Switzerland. This is where the good quality ones come from. But if you're looking at the cheaper ones, they could come from other sources. But the best one to go for is the Swiss lace or the Austrian lace. We have them in stock in whatever color you want, and then all of this, they're all there, and the accessories. So whenever you're thinking African traditional party, you want to look glamorous in African outfit, come to me. I'm the person to be helping you on this topic. So here we go. Thank you for watching this video. We look forward to seeing you in the next one, because keep watching, there's so much coming your way. We're here to support you. Thank you. Mama,